Hello, hello. We'll see how this works. Can you guys hear me? Oh, it's cold out there out from underneath my blanket. Hello, hello. Please don't look at it like I don't know. I don't know what it's doing. I guess I could go check my YouTube and see what it's doing. Um, view my channel. There we go. There it is. I didn't put a thumbnail on there because I'm lazy. All right. So anyway, bear with me today. Oh, I forgot to put the drain back on. Where isn't that tube? I am in a bit of a state as of late. I don't know if that's working, but I think it should be. It says no views, no. I'm not sure if it's working or if you can hear me. If you're here, please let me know. I guess I could look at it myself, but I'm too lazy for that right now. All right, so we go check it again. I see that it says I'm live, but or if you can hear me, if you're here, please let me know. I guess. Okay, it is working. Good, good. Oh shit! I did not do that. But wow. See if I can fix it before it happens. Please don't dump everywhere. Thank you. Anyway, let's get started. Here's my sleeve. So this is not shirts for me, but it is a shirt for a friend. And oof, there's a little spot on there. Maybe we can avoid that. Oh, well, we might be doing a different fabric for that. We'll see. We'll have to see how my other stuff goes. So I don't particularly get those particular types of. How am I doing? I am okay. Not good, not great, but not bad. Not bad. I mean, not great, but okay. There we go. It's been a rough week for me. And I'll get into that a little bit in a few moments. I get this folded properly. I'm trying to slowly get some sewing and stuff done. Slowly, if I can. I'll explain that here. Um, so it's been kind of just one of those weeks where everything, don't mind my spider guts on the wall. They're not actually spider guts, they are house centipede guts. Yeah. Gotta love living in Kansas. Okay, so that should be perfect. We're gonna go the way I can see it better. Okay, there we go. Yes, yeah. That is not my primary thing, but yes. Righty. We got a lot of extra length here. I'm going to cut the sleeve the same length or size. It's not very different. Where did I just put though? I don't think it needs the full sleeve though. Oh, wait. Hang on. The little heart symbol on the chat thing is blocking it. Why is that? Just wondering. Because I found something that helped me cope, uh, helped heal some trauma, helped me get through stressful situations during really bad times of stress. It just happened. I'm not a DL though. I am a little. For me, it's a lot different than a lot of people. It's not a kink in any way, shape, or form. Um, it's just me. It did, yes, help me cope with becoming incontinent. But you are a yucky pin. You must go away into the yucky area. But yeah, it was kind of a coping mechanism to start off with. But yeah. Also, no offense. Um, when it comes to the incontinence world, the ABDL companies do a lot better job at the actual diapers. At least in their functionality, that is. Right. We're gonna see how long I can do this. Anyway, so the reasoning, I have been in quite a rough spot pain-wise lately. Pretty much on and off since I've had my tubes, but the last like month and a half, it's been pretty awful. Since the beginning of December, it's been horrid. Just going to say that. I don't ever mark that. So. I will probably cut this down again once I'm. Ugh, I need to sharpen my scissors. I've been cutting too much fleece. But we've been having a lot of issues with pain, bowel obstructions, weird things going on. And I finally called the other day, and I'm like, okay, I need to get into the surgeon. We got to figure this out. Oh, that is my fluids are done, I believe. At least that's a check on them thing. I would say they're pretty damn close. They only have like 2 mils left to pull off. And when it beeps like that, it's usually like 2 mils left. Yep, 2 mils. So it's going to beep in my nerves. I have feeding tube. I have a feeding tube, a port, and a drain, or a G tube. I have a feeding tube that goes into my intestines. Now it's done. Yeah, I know it's you. Off. Pause. There you go. I have several conditions. One of which that is giving us the most hassle right now is my gastroparesis. That one is just my kind of bane of my existence type of condition. It's not a fun one. Why are my spoons in the garbage? It's kind of one of those things I would not wish on my worst enemy. Anyway, I have had a feeding tube for almost a year, or just over a year, actually, I would say, because I think my first one was placed in October. So I've had one. Why are you not cutting close to those? I don't understand this right now. Because I'm cutting it bigger, I'm not really that worried. But my scissors and my do not quite get this. They don't want to nicely lay, which is weird. But I have gastroparesis, mast cell activation syndrome. Wow, we're pretty sure that I have mast cell activation syndrome. There's only so many things it can be, but it's a very hard to officially diagnose condition. So for now, best explains it to you. I have mast cell activation syndrome. As well as some sort of connective tissue disease. We're not sure which one. It could be Ehlers-Danlos, or it could be hypermobility spectrum disorder. Either way, I am hypermobile in many areas of my body. Connective tissue diseases do not just affect your joints and your muscles. It affects every aspect of your body. So, but right now, gastroparesis is kind of the bane of my existence. What is that? What is what? Which one? So the one condition I have, gastroparesis, means paralyzed stomach. Gastro meaning stomach, paresis meaning paralysis. In my case, it is not 100% paralyzed. It is most of the way paralyzed. We're not totally sure on the percentage of it. We have not, in the last couple years, haven't checked. Once you know it's paralyzed, there's really no need to kind of keep going on see how much paralyzed it is. Either the treatment works or it doesn't, and you wind up on a feeding tube, or you don't. So gastroparesis is the second one, mast cell activation syndrome. Mast cell activation syndrome is actually a condition that you have in your body something called mast cells. They're kind of the immune system part that goes into action when things like infections come around, allergens, all that jazz. And they do as they're supposed to do. When you get an allergen, they release histamines and blah, 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 blah. You have an allergic reaction. In my case, my mast cells, okay, this needs to get down or it's going to get cut accidentally somehow. My mast cells are kind of like, we're going to go crazy. And they react to things I am not allergic to. They just react randomly whenever they want. And this results in, obviously, most people anaphylactic reactions because our system goes on overdrive and it's like, oh, this is really, really bad, and we're going to have anaphylaxis. So pretty much it means a really, really, really bad allergy condition. But this can also affect your stomach. It can affect pretty much any area of your body. Basically everywhere in your body has mast cells. So any system can be affected: heart, lungs, skin, gastro tract. Anything can be affected by it. And what most people think of as anaphylaxis is I'm gasping for breath, my throat is closing off. That is only one symptom of anaphylaxis. Obviously, it's one of the most dangerous ones, but that's only one symptom. Anaphylaxis is an allergic reaction in which two or more systems in the body are affected. Primarily for me, that is skin, so hives, itchy rashes, just itchy in general. And gastro is one that's very affected for me as well. Typically, it makes my nervous system go crazy. So on top of that, I also have a condition called POTS, so postural orthostatic tachycardia syndrome. There's a little bit of debate on whether that's what I have or whether I have something similar, but it's only caused because of chronic, my body is dehydrating and stuff like that. So we don't know yet, but for the lack of a better term, POTS. What that means is when you change positions or go from sitting or laying to standing, your heart rate goes into tachycardia. And you can, if you're like me, pass the fuck out when that happens. Not everybody with POTS passes out though. So, that particular one is why I'm on fluids. So, but there's sleeves are cut for a shirt that I was working on for a friend. Yay, now I can move on to my stuff for a little while because I need to see if I have enough. Hey, I figured you'd figure out where I was. I'm going to try a little bit of work if I can with this one. Guys, look at this fabric. Look how cute this fabric is. Oh my God. How do you be with someone? That's horrible. What do you mean? How do you be with someone? Hey, ask my person that. The Dragon Dungeon or the Game Dungeon. That's my person. And how do you? Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. And quite honestly, it's not great, but it's manageable. There are a lot of things that can help when it comes to gastro or not, like all these conditions. There are things that helps. For example, I'm on a feeding tube. That's never going away. My feeding tube is probably going to be here for the rest of my life. But yeah, I'm thankful for my feeding tube because without it, I would probably be on the way to death. Okay. There's my bed wish. Working with knits can be really annoying, guys. Just saying that. I don't know why it's my favorite fabric to wear, but it is, and I love it. But man, is it hard to work with sometimes. The plan was to do this one with, it's really either off center or rolled the heck. Okay, let's try another side. Am I even rolling up the right spot? Yes, that is my solid. Okay, why are we being so freaking in the buddy? I love knits. They are my favorite fabrics, but they can be a little bit annoying at times. Okay. Because knits like to roll on us. And you know, when I'm not working at my table, like my actual table, yeah, that's kind of when it's the greatest. There we go. Let's get this as nice as we can underneath. Love my choice of shirt today. I was the first one on the pile, but it works. Okay, this is just not. Okay, this is why knits be a problem. It's not laying straight, but that's okay. This is why you get extra fabric, so that it doesn't matter if it's not laying perfectly straight. But yeah, so anyway, the last month has been rough. Why? What the fuck? Where's my fold line for this? Okay. Don't worry about the tops, worry about the fold. There we go. Where you line up on the top does not matter. You have enough for the shirt. There we go, that's better. This should be the pattern I'm looking for. Okay. I'm probably not going to be long because I'm already hurting. So, nope, this is the pants. I grabbed the wrong thing. Now I got to figure out where I put the shirt pattern. I think it's right here. The pants will come in later for a different fabric. Quick thinking. Here's the shirt I'm looking. I'm going to just cut out as long as I can, probably only a shirt or two, and then I'm going to probably be done. But we'll see. I like my shirts really long. Just hold over more of that. We're not quite in the right length. Well, maybe. Maybe. I like to usually make them a little bit bigger than this, but I need to not necessarily because I've lost weight. Yeah. I keep thinking today is Friday, I get to de-access my port. And that's not the case, and now I'm sad. Once again, you are not a positional fabric, so you can go this way. That works out. Bring that down here. And I can have a little bit more on this bottom area. Usually. I will. I like my shirts really long, and I usually give them like an extra 3 inches or so. I have to make sure I have enough on here for more shirt though. That's the problem. So I gotta, at the very least, I can use that side, but I think I'm gonna go with 3 inches. I don't have the measuring tape. Where's my measuring tape? It was in here. Why do I do this to myself? It's probably in this one actually. Hopefully. Are you in that one? Please be in here. But I do not have to get up and go wandering around for looking for a measuring tape. It's in one of these. Just don't know which one. All right. It's actually hurts a lot more now. Anybody? You can make me eyeball it? No. Ah, that is not a position my body would like to do at all. Okay. So I usually do about that. Shh. All right. This is my least like nice layout ever. I don't normally do it this messy. I also don't normally use the paper pattern because I don't like paper pattern. Oh, my feet are hot. Audio. Anyways, I don't pin that part because I don't care if it moves. I think we're gonna do, I can't decide if I'm gonna do sleeves, which color sleeves I'm gonna do, whether I'm gonna do short sleeves or long sleeves. I can't completely determine that on this one because it's a very spring shirt. But I freaking love my long sleeve shirts. So I think I'll see what I can do out of just this, but if it doesn't fit out of just this, I will do white. Ouch. Don't poke yourselves. It hurts. I should be able to, but I will double check that. So kind of the thing I'm going to do is basically pin this and then mark from like top. Well, what I'm going to probably actually do is mark top to bottom or mark the bottom of this so I can go elsewhere and check something real quick. So I think I got 2 yards of this one. I usually go a little bit bigger because I like them really rubby. All right. Now I've got to yank this down and see if I have enough length left to do a whole shirt side or if I have to do just the sleeve right here. And that looks like just sleeves. It also did a weird foldy thing. I don't know. I don't like this. But I should be able to, on the other side, hopefully, get, I mean, I can at least get short sleeves. I don't like how I folded this at all. Oh well. Can I get on this side a whole other prep? I cannot tell if we did a full half or if we did a part half. So we kind of lay it out. I think we did a full. I think we did. We did quite different. Let's see. Why not? Technically, it will, but no, it won't. It's going to have to be obviously down here because this is where that's going to be. So what we will do is do sleeves on that part for, if I decide to do these sleeves from this stuff, I will. And then we'll go down here and make it on this side. So I need as much length. Ouch! Poke me again. Things does not want to fold nice and drive me crazy. I just have to do a basic can I fit it here thing. And if that works, then it works. If not, we have to change things around. Which is why I always pin and then cut. So we get the top part here. Measured about 3. Oh yeah, that'll be just fine. No problem whatsoever there. Okay, perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. And then sleeves go out. Pretty easy that way. Right. Now we put this back down and we pin it out nice and neat. is to, I think that's the size we want. Okay, you are a problem. You're being a problem child over here. You need to lay down a little bit better. I don't normally like to pin in the front seam, but I kind of have to. All right, there's that. Okay, okay, now this part we come down here. We slide it all the way down there. And we pin. I've been pinned. Mhm. And what I will do with the second one is because I have cut this out. Oh, the only difference is in the top, um, in the back and the front there, the bottom portion is all the same. And I will pin this one a little bit better than I did earlier because I have to move it around so much. Oops, let's not stick through tape. That makes it bad pins. Okay, here we go. We're gonna do the cutting. Unfortunately, with my space, I don't have the ability to pin everything and then cut. Oh, you guys are way out there. Ah, right. Please tell me I did not slice through where I should not have. Let's make sure that's all good under there. So with this, I'm gonna go ahead and angle myself. We're gonna. Oh, I forgot to pin that spot. Whoopsies. I don't need that coming up. Hey, hi, hi. I was doing some cutting out while I waited for everybody to get back. Ouch, I keep poking myself. Now I'm kind of regretting because I'm ouch. And I keep poking myself. But I'm cutting out my egg shirt. Only gonna make it like half an inch bigger. Because Lord knows I have this problem of actually like making something to size. Nah. Okay, now I can take off this piece because I keep getting poked by it. Me too. Not gonna sew today, but I'd rather have projects cut out and ready to go than have to do the whole cutout process when I want to sew. Here's the shirt back. Ooh, it's looking good. I just have to cut the bottom. Hopefully that's long enough. I'm estimating I usually like about 3 inches. I'm going to add a little bit down here just because in case I'm cutting off. I hate knit and the way it curls on the ends. That's the most annoying bit about knit. Because it's like, oh, it's this long, but no, you really actually have more like an inch length in there at least. I'm just going to cut it. That is long enough. That's got to be. If it's not long enough, it's ridiculous. Okay, but I am going to go ahead and trim this because that is not even, and I don't like, which will make the hemming really bad. Now the question is, should I make this one V-neck or crew neck? Leo, you are ridiculous. Yeah, he's so in love with his new toy that he's just sleeping on it all day long. And it's not even very comfy. But he does not care. Which do I prefer? I don't know. I like both. But I haven't really done much sewing of V-necks. But that's so cute. Mhm. Question is if I'm going to do the sleeves the same or not. I can't decide yet. I was planning on doing it short sleeves, but I also really like my long sleeves. Because I pretty much wear long sleeves all year round. So there's the. Now we have to flip it. Maybe it stayed in place. Yeah. I typically sew crew necks because I don't like sewing. Okay. Quality. Question is what sleeves? Do I do white or I just do it all eggs? I wish I tried to find like the teal color and there just wasn't one that matched it well. So I'm like, go with white. They didn't have a yellow that matched well either. Which, yeah, I wanted to so bad, but they didn't have one. Not that matched well. So it's probably going to wind up being either short sleeved. It'll either be short sleeved with the same print or it'll be long sleeved with white. Why I do white, I do not know. I have pets. Shouldn't do white. Okay. I've made way more width to this than I needed to in the folding of it. It's okay. I don't really care. I'm probably going to make a hat out of this though, because it's really cute. Come down here. Down to the bottom. If they had the same color, I would have totally, or if they had like a coordinating color like that, I would have totally done it, but they did not. They had like this mustard yellowy, not even mustard, but like brown mustard yellowy color. Ugh, did not go. They had an almost close enough teal, but it just was just the wrong color. So I opted to not do that. And then I figured I'd just do white. It's gonna have a well, it might not have a white neck. I might just do this one all eggs. I don't know. You are the front. I just need to make sure this is where it needs to be. So, and then I'll have the length down there, and that won't matter. So, basically, here we go. These are pretty much going to be the same. So, the front sleeve goes a little bit slightly different. Okie dokie, that one's ready to cut. You just push this back a little bit and pin this down. Excuse me. Yeah, the only thing different in this is the neckline when it comes to the back and the front, which is really easy to make stuff with or to cut out because it's like, okay, I can just line everything up. The only thing I need is the neckline different. It's really easy. Yeah, turning for a minute because my computer stand is sitting upon. Okay, you need to go over further, just by a touch. And I'm gonna have to pin this in the middle again. Wow, again, because it just doesn't want to stay down nice. I hate pinning in the middle. I can do it. I wonder if we're. Oh, yeah, that's probably why we're having problems. Some kind of- So the one fabric I have, which I'm probably not going to work on today, because I think I'm just going to do this one today. I'm trying not to overdo it on my body right now, because if I do that, then I'm in immense pain. But people couch. Um, if I do one, I should be okay, or at least one of the shirts and like one fabric type of deal. I'm probably not gonna fully go to town and cut out the sleeves and stuff today. Jimmy, you don't need to squawk, dude. Yes, I do. Hannah's moving. His favorite thing of the day is when Hannah gets up out of bed for the first time. He loves it. Or not up out of bed for the first time, but for like first time in a while. He goes nuts. And it's kind of funny. There we go. I gotta go feed him too. I just remembered he needs to eat. I forgot it was time. I was making him finish up the last of his pellets because otherwise he'll just leave and go eat the seed. And I'm like, no, you gotta do some pellets. Why does that seem so much higher? Oh, I'll fix it later. Like that. And then we flip. It might be a little off on this one because I just realized I did the thing. Oh well. It is not something I cannot rectify very quickly once I'm sewing it. And there we go. There's my front and my back. Maybe I will fix that because that looks a little funky now. We're gonna try something. I'm gonna move it down just slightly, I think. Let's see how bad that is. I shouldn't go too bad at all because I just need that. Let's see. There you are. But why? I think you should be fitting just fine right there. That baffles me. I'm gonna leave it. I can fix it later if I need to. All right, now we do sleeves. I am gonna cut out the short sleeve, I think, from this one, and then we'll go from there and figure out what I want later on. The beauty of this is I should be able to get the sleeves off of this side and the hat off the other. Because it just looks like that would be a fun spring like hat or wear, whatever it's called. I don't know. All right, I forget which one we do here. Sleeve pattern. Where'd you go? No. There's two different sleeves. There's one that's here it is. This is for sleeve B and C, so I don't want A. No, I want. If you are for B and C, you are for C long A. Okay, this is the one I want. I usually do that one. Maybe that's been my problem. Alrighty. I know I'm way down at the corner, but that's because I've had to move this thing around. So you guys are just stuck with it. Radio. Wait, what is the biggest difference in these? Because I feel like I'm gonna like this other sleeve better. Oh yeah, I'm just gonna go with the sleeve I normally do. I know it's only like a little bit different. There's only a little teeny bit of a difference, like literally. Just do what they say. I'll do it how they say to do it. I hate using paper. Oh, my headphones are gonna die. Well, I guess that cuts this more shoulders. Trying not to poke myself while doing this is not easy. And there we go. Nope, you're going further in because you're just pulling that edge. Yeah. Somewhere's a pair of scissors. There it is. This I like doing because it's just easier to do it from. Move the pin, went out to the bottom too far. And we can just cut all the way across. Now I don't have to turn it all the way around. Nah. Hey, I'm here. Whoa. Let's not fall over, computer. That's a bad idea. Let's not do that. Righty dokie. One sleeve, almost done. Ta-da. Next sleeve. And then with the next sleeve, I just take this off. I don't even bother pinning it because knit sticks to itself pretty well. So I just do this and I lay it out again. I know you guys can't actually see it. And I know I'm doing the whole narrate my thing, but hey, I'm supposed to kind of I'm doing this stuff and you can't see it. Oh, that's so cute. I love this fabric. It's probably going to be a pain in the ass to sew, and it's going to show cat hair way too well. But I don't really care about that right now. And this is about all I can do for this particular thing. Yep. Ta-da! And one shirt cut out. Done. Now I can do my hat. I should have enough for a hat out of this. At least I think I should. Yeah. We can do it. Ta-da! It's all ready to go, except for the neckband, which I need to do, which I'm probably going to do out of white, just because it's a little stiffer and it stands up to the. Why am I being called? What human is calling me? Oh, hang on, I gotta take this. Hello? Sorry, that was my infusion people. All right, now we can put away the shirt pattern. There's 20 things in this pattern. Swear to God. I do have to cut out the neck. Wait, Leo woke up. Are you awake, buddy? So I got the cats some toys. They are loving them. Oh shit! I just dropped it down there. Anyway, I'm gonna have to go because my headphones are about to die, and that means my mic is about to die. So I will see you all later. Have an awesome day.